Hey, what's up, man? I'm here, John Sanders with Noah Tazmass at the Get. No, wait, he's not here today. He's not here today. It's just me by my lonesome in the studio. Is it really a studio, or is it just like a little basement room? I don't really know what you want to call it, but I would say every studio is just a room. So this here is a studio, and we are with Limitless Hoops, coming at you with all our books and all our things like that. And who wants to read a book because you already have too much school? But this book helps you out in basketball, and we go by the book, and it's just basically a roadmap to take us to where we want to be, and where we want to be are the NBA pros, of course. But everyone has their level of pros, and your level of pro might be D1, it might be D2, might be the actual pros, might be overseas, might just be high school. Whatever your level of pro means, that's where we want to go. So as high as you can possibly go, that's where we want to go. For some of you guys, some of you guys right there, you guys might be easy pros. You guys might be easy NBA pros. Well, that's a problem. All right, that means that your level of pro is all-star in the NBA, or like Hall of Fame. You made it to the pros isn't good enough. I don't care about what your natural level is. I only care about whether you can make it to your highest level, and that's everything that matters in life. And if we could teach this, like everyone could just start teaching that, like not just in basketball, but like just in life, in terms of just like reaching your highest level and not settling for like I got 91%. Yeah, I could have studied harder and got a 99, but like I just didn't. It's like no, dude. Like I don't care if you get a 72%. If that was your high, that was your hardest, then that was perfect. All you have to do is try your hardest in life, and if we did that, I think society would be a lot better. Like honestly, like even like less school shootings, like more like smiling, like less like therapy even. I don't know, because people would just be like trying their true hardest, and then like you wouldn't know that it mattered because society wouldn't judge you by any other way. All right, so that's just what I think. Take it as with a grain of salt, or take it with a pound of turkey. All right, is that a saying? It should be. All right. Anyways, let's begin with our quote of the day. What are we talking about today? Oh crap! The quote of the day is "Be happy. Don't worry." Be happy, but just the last part. Be happy. It's a 2-word quote of the day because it's Monday. So it's, Sunday, Monday, second word of the week. 2-word quote. Be happy. All right. Happiness doesn't have to just be smiling. It can be like whatever you want. But I would say that it definitely means like that you're like, I wouldn't say use the word content. I would use the word like not even satisfied. Man, happiness always has this like neutral feel to it. You can still strive for a lot more and be perfectly happy right now. And I would say that takes understanding the process and knowing that like maybe you're not there, but like yeah, you're on the stairway to there. All right, like dude, like you see the end result. It's up there, and it was some hard work to even like get in line to get on the escalator that would lead you to that higher place, but now you are on that escalator and also running up the stairs, right? Okay, so you're like for sure on your way. It's perfect. You see all the lights. You can be happy while you're running up those stairs. All right, you can be perfectly happy, and that happiness doesn't mean that you just stand still. All right, and part of also being happy isn't just like working your hardest. That's like a great way, but also making those around you happy as well. Because if you create a toxic environment, that's eventually going to spill back to you. So happiness is a proactive thing. It's not just a reactive thing where you're just like going, well, was there anything in my life to make me happy today? No, I guess no, so I'm not happy. No, it's like you must go out and make yourself happy and create happiness for yourself. And a lot of that is creating happiness for other people because it spills right back to you. A lot of people like to say that that's karma, or like you get from the world whatever you put into the world, okay? Well, however you see it, trust me, creating a happy environment is just going to make you a happier person. So look and ask people like what their dreams are, what their goals are. Have you ever asked your teammates that? Like, what are your goals? All right. Kobe Bryant, there was like, after he died, Tracy McGrady was talking about about their conversations with each other when they were like 17 and 18 years old. I think maybe 17. And he was like saying all this stuff like that he wanted to do. And like Kobe would talk about like all the things he wanted to do in his career. and they would have like real like sit down deep conversations about it. And that's like a type of inspiration where you get to like hold each other accountable. So are you guys talking like that to each other? Are you guys like explaining like what you want out of life to your friends, so then they can help make you happy, help make it happen, and help make you happy? All right, happiness happen. You know what I'm saying? But yes, so that's the core of the day. But realize it's not just sitting back and smiling. It's going out and working for it. As any good like therapist might say, all right, you have to like understand who you are, and then place yourself in the correct environments to produce the happiest version of yourself. All right? And if your happiness weighs on like being the greatest basketball player that you can become, well, you have to put yourself in the process of doing that. And if you can enjoy the process, then you win either way. Like, no matter what the end result is. If you're like, I want to make the NBA, sure. If you make the NBA, then you're happy, right? But do you also love to shoot 500 shots a day? You're like, nah, I hate it. Do you love to run a mile a day? Nope, I hate it. Do you love to dribble 15 minutes a day? Nope, hate that too. Do you like to jump rope for 15 minutes a day? Nope, hate that as well. Well, then you just love the NBA. They're like, yep, and I want to make it. It's like, well, no, that's not going to happen. If you don't do these other things, you're like, well, I'll do them, I just won't love them. Well, that means if you fall short, then you're going to hate life. If you happen to love these things, to love all four of those things, and those are the things that make you happy, and you happen to not get this one thing, you just got 80%. And you're going to be happy either way. So while you can't just like, I guess, happen to love running and like shooting and all that kind of stuff, it would behoove yourself if you can pretend to love it, and then maybe push yourself to do it, and then maybe get better at it, and then you can eventually love those things. Because if you do love those things, you will be great, no matter the result. And bigger than that, you'll be happy. All right, moving on to our itinerary today. Stuff that we're doing in the future, we got twist passes, no look passes, one-on-one defense only, closeouts to slides, mid-post series, and post progression. All right, that's a lot of stuff. If anything, I would say we would definitely work on the mid-post series. I think that one's the hardest one, but the post progression is also something to work on. If you have a wall, you can work on twist passes. But the mid post series, I would say like facing the basket, bringing it up, and then like sweeping the ball through for a layup, spin move, fake spin, or just the initial shot. Stuff that we did in the past, we just did clap dribble, pick and roll, flip flop, fly drill, trick dribbles, press break, give and go, and triangle cuts for shots. The stuff that we're doing tonight, right above me, we got judgment shots, 7-minute shooting, cops and robbers, pump fake to escape dribble, battle ropes, and then backboard alley-oops. Let's start with backboard alley-oops. All right, we're going to literally throw the ball off the backboard. I might have you throw it to your teammates too, but that one's easy. I want you to throw it to yourself. All right, and look, I've had other coaches say, why do you do this with the kids? That's stupid. All right, look, man, like, I know it's beyond most of you guys, but I was trying to do this when I was like in 4th grade or maybe 2nd grade, kind of. I remember trying a couple of times 2nd grade, but definitely 4th grade. Throw off the backboard to myself, and by the time I was in like 8th or 9th grade, I could legit full speed, like during the game, go around someone, throw off the backboard to myself and dunk it. And I'm not saying that you can dunk it off that, but I'm saying that the timing that takes, and the coordination that takes, and the passing ability and the finishing ability to do all that stuff would definitely help you out in so many ways in basketball. That why would you not practice it? Why would you not practice throwing the ball accurately somewhere? That's going to make you better. And then why would you not practice running and throwing the ball at the same time? Like you're doing two things at the same exact time. That would just make you better. Why would you not practice running and jumping toward a specific target in the air, trying to catch a ball like a rebound? That's just practice. And then why would you not try to catch that rebound, relocate it, and score a layup where you can do a tip and layup, or a dunk if you're tall enough, during a game, because that's just practice. And just with this one move, you get to practice 4 different things that also increases your coordination and your athleticism. It's a great drill. Would you ever be doing this during a game? I mean, that would be dope, but nah, you're not going to probably do that during a game. But you can have some fun doing this. And are you more likely to, like, you know, work on your rebounding by just jumping up and slapping the ball for an hour, or doing this drill for an hour? Which one are you more likely to do? I know you won't do either one of them, but which one are you more likely to do? Of course this one, because this is the more fun one. So that's why we do that. As for judgment shots, I'm going to shoot shots, and I'm going to tell the person to your right to judge you on one aspect, and the person in front of you to judge you on another aspect. After you shoot the shot, you guys will rotate groups, and they will either say yes or no, you did not do that, or you did do that. That's it. And you want to judge people, and I want you to feel like a hypocrite if you don't do this stuff. So we might do, like, did he spread his fingers, or did he hold his ball through? Did he extend both arms? Did he extend both arms and his tippy toes? Did he jump up and extend his legs with his arms at the same fluid pace? Was his elbow in? There's many different things on shooting. We're gonna just pick one for the front guy, pick one from the side guy. If we have two side guys, we might pick those, and then you guys just rotate and keep shooting the perfect shot. You can spin it into yourself to shoot it, so we can make it a little bit harder. And I want you to consciously think about your own shot, but I want you to do that by helping someone else correct their shot. So however you see it, teaching it might be a better way, basically, to learn something. So that's what we're doing. As for 7 minutes shooting, all right, you're going to shoot the ball for 7 minutes. You have 7 minutes to make as many threes as you can, but before you hit the threes, you must hit how many layups is there? 20 made layups. Switching from the right side to the left side, right side to the left side. And if you're looking for this drill, or whatever it's called, if you're looking to see what this drill's about, you can look on our website. All right, and it's not there. Where is it? That's the Be Happy one. No, I don't want that. I want this screen, right? Where is it? I really don't know where. There it goes, right there. Okay, there we go. So on the screen, you are going to scroll down to where it says school. All right, and where it says school, it's right there, and then you can look at the challenges. All right, and when you click on the challenges, you can view them all. And if you scroll down just a bit on this side, you see our 5 skill challenges, but you will also see the 7-minute shooting. And where are you? 7-minute drill right there. If you click on it, you can see a list of everyone that's ever done the 7-minute drill, including the top one, which is 43. See if you can beat that. All right, and you get to see all the other ones in order. All right, got Gavin Dodge with 30. Dylan Devaney with 28, and I need to add some more scores. I forgot to add those scores. Remind me tonight in practice. I need to add a couple of 7-minute drill scores from Kiernan's. I think he got like 23 one time. So yeah, I need to add Kiernan's to this list. Kiernan's top one on this list was 19. So I will add that, but you get to click it and then see exactly what the drill entails. You have to make 20 layups. Alright, and then you make 5 in a row from the elbow, and then you can shoot your threes. And whatever you finish in 7 minutes, that is your score. Alright. As for the other ones, let's go ahead and watch this. For the other ones, we got cops and robbers. Alright, they touch the ball, then you go get them. Chase them down for block shots. Just make sure that you don't leave early. We want to go as fast as they possibly can. I want to shoot with the right hand and the left hand. Make sure that you don't jab at the ball. Just pick it up and go. All right. And then again, you want to be able to shoot a fast layup, and you can put the ball as far back as you want, but just make sure that you go into the defense first. So your first step should be into the defense, not straight toward the basket. You want to go into the defense to attack them and be proactive, not just put it like that. See? That's just setting them up for disaster. You can go into the defense and hit them because they should be able to avoid you. All right. As for the next drill, we got pump fake to escape dribble. All right, it's spinning it out. Pump fake to escape dribble. Not quite on that one. Below, push the ball out to the right or to the left. And again, when you pump fake it, make sure that your pump fake looks just like your real shot. Next, we got battle ropes. Lastly, we got battle ropes. We're also doing that. Make sure that your arms aren't moving. His arms are moving a lot. You just want to move your wrist. There's a difference between this. Look how my finger's pointing up and down, and this. Guys, I mean, like, dude, you just move your wrist like that. Alright? So that's what you want to do. It's like waving, but you're going like this. Dude, and how you get it going is with timing. Let's check the homework. Who's posted homework? Who do we have here right now? We got Taz in the audience. What's up, Tasmanian Devil? We got Kieran and Declan Louth. We got Teo Trujillo. If you're here, check it in the comment section so that we know that you're here. And I got Derek with the split dribbles. Was that split jumps? I couldn't see that. All right, Kieran and Formbank swishes right there. Split jumps for Taz. Push-ups for Taz. If you want to see this list, you can check it out on our website. Again, Limitless Hoops. Scroll down to the homework section and click on homework access, maybe, and I'll bring you right to it. The triple cross repeat with Derek. Kieran into 100, sprint every 10. Oh, he did it by himself. That's a lot of shots. That's a great job with the epic drill as well. Kieran with the bank swishes. All right, fantastic job, you guys. We are stepping it up. Now we're up to like 4 or 5 guys. All right, let's keep this going. Man. I like it a lot. I saw Declan in there as well. Fantastic job. All right, I have 2 angles on here. That was my fault. It's because we had that guy over there. Now he's not here. I should have deleted that. It's all right. All right, let's go to the story of the day to see what that's about. Ready? Watch it. Which is more important, school or basketball? If you truly want to go D1 or pro, you should answer the same. Treat basketball as you would a class and never completely ditch one class for another. Don't place basketball over school or anything, but there's nothing wrong with placing it on the same exact level. Alright, this is one of those I might get in trouble for right there, man. Like, is basketball the same as school? Dude, that is a tough one. Okay, look, for me, basketball was very much the same as school. Looking back at it, I mean, for my particular life, should have probably put basketball ahead of school because this is all that I do for a living. But with that said, man, like, dude, like, think about it. You do history class, science class, you do geography. I can't name more classes. There's math class, right? There's all these different classes, right? If you see basketball as just another class, is that like overload for you? You're already taking like 7 different classes, even if you're like a 3rd grader. All right, is that too much for you to just put on the same level as all of those? Because I mean, no matter who you are, if your parents are like, normal, they're not just going to be like, oh yeah, you got straight A's and you got a D in math. Don't worry about math. No, because okay. They're going to be like, no, you should care about every single, like, thing. And they're going to make you focus on math, right? Because you're not doing that well. But that's maybe because, like, okay, well, you need math for life. All right, how about history? Like, do you really need to know when Constantinople fell? Do you really need to know all of history? Like, do you really need to know that? And, like, but if you fail that class, they're going to be on you as well, just because it counts for your overall grade. Just count basketball as one of the classes and treat it as you would school. Now, there's 5 days of school a week. That's a lot. Can you handle 5 days of basketball a week? I mean, you have games on the weekend, so I guess you can count those as days if you really want. All right, but if you want to be something great, it really just can't be some like fun thing that you do in the extra time that you're like living your life. It probably can't be unless you're like something like really special like Shaq. All right, but if you can see on the same level and treat it the same as your classes, if you're a good student, then you can use that like focus to be a great basketball player. And like all it is like, all right, are you going to class every single day? Or you just show up like 3 times a week? How are you going to 3, 4, or 5 days a week of school? What are you doing? And if you're 5 days a week, well, then that's how many that you should do for basketball. Are you doing homework? I don't know if they even assign homework anymore. I really don't know. But back in my day, they used to give us work to do at home. Well, are you doing homework for basketball? All right, not too much, just like 30 minutes. I know it's like a more fun activity, one that you don't need for life, but consider it like the history class. Or, if you're going to be like an English major, consider it like your math class, because there's not that much math in English. But you're still going to focus on math. All right, so if you can treat it the same as you would school, I think that's a great start. And it just adds something more to your plate. And if you want to talk your parents into that, how about this? Say that Jimi Hendrix. All right, Jimi Hendrix was one of the greatest guitar players to ever live. All right, but I don't think he did well in school. All right. So what that said was, imagine if the school that he did badly in, that school that was trying to teach him history and math and science and all that stuff, imagine if one of those classes, for reals, was just a guitar class. And they're like, Jimmy, come to the guitar class. Of course he would do that class. But they're like, well, Jimmy, you have to do all the classes. And we're going to put your guitar grade in your big grades. I think he'll get an A+ in guitaring, but then he'll get a D in math. And I think because guitaring is part of that thing, and he'll have some pride in his grade, he'll look at the report card and be like, I want to get these other grades up too, so it can reflect on my overall. Because I know that was how I was for math. I was very, very good at math and decent at English and kind of average at the rest, but I wanted them all to be A's because my math score was going to be an A. So I had more pride than the rest. So if you can tell your parents, if you can add basketball to your slate of things, be hold me accountable. I want to do as much homework as I do for basketball for school as well. And now all of a sudden it's not what you're forced by law to do. Now you're adding in there a mix of your passion, and you're putting your passion in the same place as your duties, your responsibilities, and you're working just as hard for what you're passionate about in life. Dude, that's all that being a human being is, and your parents even know that, and I bet you that all of them wish that their jobs were something that they were passionate about, unless their jobs are what they're passionate about, because a lot of adults forget that part of life. So I'm just saying that could be a nice trick to make sure that your parents don't miss anything, and treat all the games as tests, treat all the days of practice as class, and you don't skip them. All right, you skip them about as much as you skip school. I don't know how many days you skip per year, but I bet you skip more basketball than you do days of school, right? It's because school is also mandated by law. By law. That's the only reason. It's not because your parents, maybe your parents respect school more, but it's probably because it's by law. If they don't send you to school, they go to jail. You think that has something to do with it? Of course it does. All right. So put it in the same category, and then all of a sudden, what you love in life could make you an even greater person. All right. Anyways, moving on to our movie of the day. This is the last movie that I'm mentioning for this month. All right, and this movie is called, camera on me please. All right, this movie is called Any Given Sunday. All right, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I think it's definitely on my top 100 list. All right, I have an actual list with all my movies in it. All right, this one is with Al Pacino, whoever that guy is. Maybe Dennis Quaid, one of the Quaids. Who else is in this movie? Jamie Foxx, Lawrence Taylor, LL Cool J, Bill Bellamy. There are Something About Mary Girl, whatever her name is. Whatever her name was. There's so many people in this movie. It's a great, great, great cast. But what turned out was an even greater movie. It's a football movie. It has many football parts. It's a great sports movie. It's definitely it's not just a 12th grade movie. It is on the 12th grade list. There's a lot of R-rated stuff. So maybe just high schoolers are above possible. If your parents just let you watch whatever movie, you can watch this. But it's a deep movie, man. Basically, there's this coach who's on his last leg. There's a quarterback who's a great historical quarterback, but there's also a young quarterback, and all the quarterbacks basically get hurt. And this new quarterback steps in there and he throws up on the field. So like Austin Massa should watch this movie. He throws up almost every single time he goes out in the field. But then he has a great game because he just let it all out, and he becomes like a star. But then like what happens after that is like bad, and then goes to good. But I don't know. It's just a fantastic, amazing movie. I mean, they're sawing a Hummer in half with a chainsaw at one part. It's a crazy movie. There's an alligator in the shower during this movie. It's a great movie, but it's also like an awesome storyline and things like that. I highly recommend this movie if you're old enough to watch it, but Austin should definitely watch this movie. Tell Austin to watch this movie, Taz, please. But I give this movie, it's a 49 out of 50 star movie. Maybe 50 out of 50. Man, so close to 50. I'm saying 49 out of 50. 49 out of 50 any given Sunday. And with the halftime speech, though, there's a halftime speech by this guy, Al Pacino. Wow. Like, I want to, like, use that halftime speech, even though it has, like, bad words in it, for, like, our second grade team. Just see if they would get hyped. I don't know. Like, because it's, like, one of the greatest speeches I've ever heard. It's on my list of speeches, and in my list of speeches is included is Martin Luther King Jr. You think I'm messing around, but no, it's amazing. So watch this movie. It's a great, great, great movie. It's the 12th grade movie of the month. All right. What is the 5th grade movie for the month? I think that I watched it, but I'm not sure. You got to check the book, but I guess I can go over all the movies right now, right before we do our trivia. The 1st grade movie is Cars. 2nd grade is The Babe. 3rd is Cool Runnings. 4th is Breaking Away. 5th is Blue Chips. 6th is Eddie. 7th is Cinderella Man. 8th is Gridiron Gang. 9th is Draft Day. 11th is The Damned United. 11th is The Color of Money. And 12th grade, as I just said, is Any Given Sunday. Let's check the trivia question for the day. Trivia question today. You have 3 minutes to answer it. Good luck. It's the easy one, guys. It's the easy one. Super easy one. Which musical artist sold his ownership share in the Brooklyn Nets in 2013? That's the question. Which musical artist, like musical, sold his ownership share in the Brooklyn Nets in 2013? I knew this one right away. I got it. Who knows this answer? Which musical artist? If you watch the movie of the month, you should definitely do a movie report, homie. We would have the history of you watch all the movies. But yes, which musical artist sold his ownership share in the Brooklyn Nets in 2013? Does anyone know the answer? It's a pretty easy answer. That's good enough for me. I see a J and I see a Z. That's not exactly how he spells it, but it's Jay-Z. Jay-Z sold his shares in the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, you can't really buy a sinking ship, right? All right, but yes, let's go with the last thing we got here. All right, that was Teo. You got the score. Great job. Teo now has 4 points for the month, and the Karen has 7, and we have only 2 more days. So yes, you definitely lose. It's okay though. Might as well get the points while you have it. All right. Our picture of the day is poking the bear. I know he's not as ferocious as he once was, but if you're Pat Bev, do you do the too small thing on LeBron when you're going to play him back-to-back games and you're kind of in a playoff hunt? They are 3 games ahead, though, Chicago, so they're probably going to get in the playing game no matter what, but still, I don't know, but LeBron saw it. They're going to play again on Wednesday. We're going to see how it turns out. It's going to be really fun. I like that. I would do something like that. So, yeah, I can appreciate this. Too small, baby. Too small. All right, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. What is that? No. You're talking about the thing that's Jay-Z. It's just Jay-Z. It's Jay-Z. Taylor Trujillo won. But, yes. No, so, yes, you do not poke the bear. But if you're going to do it, you might as well back it up. I like how Pat Bev's, he said, our plan is to knock the Lakers out the playoffs. That would be, I mean, I love playing the role of a spoiler. But the Lakers are my team. I get it. But playing the role of a spoiler is kind of fun. Even though you can't win or you probably won't win, you knock someone else out. You might as well keep going to the end. All right? Who cares? As long as, like, I don't know, you just give it a go. But yeah. So anyways, I'll see anyone who's coming to Broomfield tonight. There will be no workout in Aurora, even though they wanted to all sign up, but they didn't sign up in time. Like 5 people wanted to come at the last second, but I was like, dude, I just canceled it. So we're going to get that one started back up Wednesday. So I'll be in Broomfield tonight. All right. So I'll see you guys then. Don't forget that the quote of the day is be happy. I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully you guys are going to be happy tonight when we work our butts off. All right. See you guys later. Reese's. Pieces, homie.